We're getting to the end of 2018, and games are looking pretty good in early to mid 2019. Whenever E3 happened, I made a list of all the games that I wanted to buy. A couple weeks ago, I looked back at that list. This is what it is now. We're so screwed. Oh my god. A lot of gamers, including me, are getting sick and tired of games sucking ass. You know something's wrong when you prefer to do college work than actually play games because there's nothing fun to play. I have more satisfaction getting closer to completing my degree than I do playing any games in 2018 now. The last 4 to 6 months have been utterly pathetic. It makes streaming practically impossible. I feel like a cam girl that just sits in the IRL section and talks to her chat while she receives money because she has massive fucking tits. Minus the part of making money because I'm not a female and I don't have massive fucking tits. The reason why I'm talking about this week's been very interesting. A couple companies have made some questionable decisions really messing with their game. The first one I want to talk about is CSGO becoming free to play. Wow. Remember when everyone played that game? Those were the days when gaming was actually fun. We did the same thing for 12 hours every day for probably 4 years straight. Now, I've quit playing CSGO. I don't play that at all. I'm over it. I've put over 2,000 hours in the game. I'm done. The market when it comes to skins are non-existent. It's completely fucked. Matchmaking was ruined like a couple years ago. I'm just confused why Valve made CSGO free to play. I fully understand from a business perspective. Naturally, they copy Fortnite by adding their new BR game mode. Why do half the work when you could copy them fully and go fucking free to play? Now, they are at the top of the played games on Steam again, but that's probably because 90% of the people who came back were originally banned on their paid accounts. But hey, now if you cheat and you get banned, you just make a new account. Now, obviously, if you already paid for the game, you automatically get Prime status, so basically, if you play matchmaking, you won't get in with any people who are free to play, so that kind of combats any of the cheaters. From a business standpoint, it clearly works. Going free to play made their game the top played game on Steam, which is really cool, but I mean, who gives a shit? CSGO's BR is a little interesting. It seems cool, but it's one of those games where you play it a couple times, it loses that new car smell very quick. There's no incentive to really grind the game like there was in PUBG and Fortnite, even H1 when that game was, well, it was never good, but there weren't really any alternatives that were better. Regardless, Valve, you're dumb. Another game that I really want to highlight, and it's currently happening right now. I stopped playing this game as well. It's been pretty trash for the past, oh god, since the game became a thing. Fucking Fortnite. Now, the game's been awful for a while. A lot of people will disagree, and that's fine. I genuinely don't give a shit. I just find it very interesting. I want to know the individuals that made this decision and just talk to them and see if they have a deficiency in their mind. I want to know what went through their head when they were making these changes and then made it public. Like, rolled them out to the live servers. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there's a $1 million tournament that's going on right now, and the day of the tournament, they decide to roll out a new weapon in the game. It's called the Infinity Sword, bringing back the Thanos memes. Oh boy. Essentially, it's extremely broken. You regen health and shield. You get 400 health in total, and you can two-shot people. You can also travel across the map in the blink of a fucking eye, and they decided to bring this weapon out the first day of qualifying for this tournament. A lot of big-name pros in this game did not get in for the simple fact that they got shit on by this sword. Again, I don't give a fuck about this. I think it's funny. I'm just very intrigued and confused how a company like Epic could make such a stupid fucking decision. But then again, the game's been awful for at least 4 months, so why am I surprised in the first place? Also, another thing is they added planes, so when there's about 30 people left in the game, there's about 10 on the ground getting shit on by the sword, and then there's about 20 people flying in the sky just circling each other in this dinky ass circle. Remember when building was the core mechanic of this game? The thing that really distanced itself from other BR games like H1 and PUBG? And then they bring in a sword that literally destroys anything in its path by right-clicking. Just build, forehead. I feel bad for the pros, honestly. I didn't think a company could be this stupid. But then again, when your game explodes purely out of luck and the fact that you have a bunch of 12-year-olds backing up your game, I'm honestly not surprised. And again, I know a lot of people like this this game, that's perfectly fine. I did it as well at one point. If you agree with them adding this beyond broken item into the game and having planes in general in Season 7, absolutely ruining the majority of very skilled pro players' chance to $1 million, well, then it actually makes sense because you play Fortnite and you're probably actually 12. I hope to God gaming is going to be good this year, but oh man, it certainly doesn't look like it. 2019 is going to be, oh boy.
Oh, wait, did you get 100 health for a limb?
Yeah.
I never thought of that. Oh dear God.
So he's getting healed and he's getting the tournament heal.
Dude, you get 100 health for a limb? I didn't realize that. Oh my God.
He's gonna win.
Or to low ground.
And look at this awkward area.
Whoa, is he gonna hit that? So close.
And there you have it.
Oh my God. How many kills did he get?
13 He got 10 kills in the final circle.